Hi, it's Walking Man, and getting about towards real close to Wyoming. I'm about 5 miles away in northern Colorado, and I want to talk about kind of the dichotomy and the trade-off between planning and flexibility. And I chose this spot right here, which is on Forest Service Road 500, because I just finished a 50 to 60 mile detour around the Morgan Creek fire um, that necessitated a lot more miles than would have been necessary, just going through the trail, but for good reasons, for my safety and for probably the environmental impact on the trail. But the alternate that the association recommends is all road walk, including one 30-mile stretch on County Road 129, which is a paved kind of local highway. The good news was I got ice cream 3 times on the detour, which is great. But the point that I was thinking about as long distance hiking as it relates to these two things, I mean, in our regular life, we all plan things and we like to think that we're flexible. Um, Planning is certainly very necessary. I'm a planner by nature, I guess, and I find it real helpful in hiking. You know, how much food to take to get to the next town and my next water and all that kind of stuff. Got a four-wheeler coming by now. At any rate, but flexibility also is the balancing to that, and I think long distance hiking really, for me, probably pushes me more on the flexibility side. Maybe other people more on the planning side, but it the other day I'm looking at GutHook's my navigation app, and I look ahead and I see these little red hazard symbols on there. I'm like, what the heck is that on the trail? And look ahead and see that the fire closure is there, and it throws a monkey wrench into your plans, and you adapt, and you make the best out of that, um, and I think that it's a good balancing thing to take away from the trail. And I remember when I did the Appalachian Trail, I met a guy early on, maybe 10, 12 days into the trail, who he had this laminated piece of paper, and it had, for the entire length of the trail, every campsite that he had planned to stay in. And he was so proud that after like 10 days he'd hit every one of them. And I was like, geez, to me, you kind of lose the freedom of the trail. And uh, what if you see something really beautiful, you're like, want to stay there, or you have a bad day physically, or you injury, or want to hang with some friends who are going slower, and I mean all kinds of stuff. So it's balance is the thing that I try to hone out here, and sometimes these little things like a detour or whatever, they're good little lessons to practice your flexibility. In my case, the flexibility. Um, Now I'm going to reward myself with a bag of Cheetos, and then after that, in about 5 or 6 more miles, I hit Wyoming. So I'm really excited. Peace out.